Welcome back, everybody. Good morning here from the Rec Center in Logan, West Virginia, where we're here for day 2 of the Feud in the Coalfields. Chris Kidd, Kevin Jones, and Bradley Damron here for the call of our first game, as it'll be Webster County taking on the Sherman Tide here today, as we'll have 5 games for you from the Rec Center. We'll have games spread out at Chapmanville Regional High School and Logan High School that'll be streaming as well here today. And we've got a couple of really good matchups set up here today, KJ.
Yeah, I believe, man, this Sherman-Webster is going to be a good one, but the one I'm most anticipated is up next. I've been wanting to see this Wayne-Tug game. And then the third game we'll have Hoover and Sherman. And then the fourth game is going to be another really good one with Tug and Taze Valley.
Yeah.
Taze Valley whipped up on everybody yesterday. They beat Chapmanville by 20.
Wow.
They beat Logan by 10 or 15. They beat GW by 10 or 15. So they say this Taze Valley team is really, really good. So I'm kind of excited to see them playing against Tug. And then we'll close out the evening with West Logan, I think Webster.
Yeah, okay. I was trying to think, too. I was like, I know it's one of these two at the end of today.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got 5 good games on tap today, so this is going to be a fun 5-6 hour window with us here on the D&D Sports Network. So make sure you like and share and hang out with us here today on this Wednesday afternoon. And we'd like to thank our sponsors helping us bring you the action here today. Logan Bank and Trust, Hope Gas, Little General Store, Logan Regional Medical Center, and our monthly sponsors, East Company Shop, Rebuild and Electrical, Kermit Western Auto, Chapmanville Foodland, Giovanni's of Logan, Giovanni's of Chapmanville, Scott Ambergy, State Farm Agent of Chapmanville, Missy Birchfield, State Farm Agent of Logan, Williamson Auto Sales, Farrell and Hill Insurance Agency, United Motorsports, Mountaineer Buildings, the 1910 Steakhouse in downtown Logan, Chiefs Roadhouse, Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College, Gin Mar Services, White Eye Care, the Aracoma Drug Store, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Precision Air Heating and Cooling, Punk's Tires, and Diamond Flagging Companies. We're going to step aside for a break and come back with the tip-off of our first game here today between Sherman and Webster County as you're watching the Feud in the Coalfields here on the D&D Sports Network.
The best thing about West Virginia is hope.
The commitment we're making is $2.2 billion in the state of West Virginia.
It's creating opportunities for the next generation to have career-sustaining jobs.
We're creating career paths and jobs.
Everybody's talking about it. Hope Gas is doing it.
This gives opportunities for underprivileged communities to have new jobs, to have new opportunities, and it just gives people hope.
Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
At Logan Regional Medical Center, our comprehensive inpatient rehabilitation program helps get you back to living life. With an 8-bed unit for patients 18 and over, our caring team of doctors, nurses, and rehabilitation specialists work with you, providing a full line of services to help you restore your capabilities and get you back home and back to living. Logan Regional Medical Center, providing inpatient rehabilitation close to home.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Stores. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Stores, fuel your adventure for West Virginia.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern Coalfields.
For any of your financial needs, we encourage you to stop by one of our 5 convenient locations or apply online today at lbnt.com.
Whether you choose to stop by or visit us online, our team is here to help you every step of the way.
Buying a new home, expanding your business? Choose Logan Bank and Trust. Let's bank together.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back, everybody. Chris Kidd, Kevin Jones, Bradley Damron here for first game here today at the Rec Center for the Feud in the Coalfields Day 2 as Webster County will win the tip. Again, we're getting our first look at Sherman here today as well. Got to see Webster County a couple of times yesterday as they split in their games. Lost the final game last night, or second to last game to Tug Valley last night, but played them very close throughout as right out of the gate, Isaiah Cutlip able to knock down a 3.
They left here, Chris, after they played Tug Valley and went up and played Chapmanville at the last game of the evening.
Yeah, no, I was like, my goodness, you guys just got too much energy at this point. And they came back and playing the first game today, so everybody's getting in a lot of games here today. I think Sherman was at different locations yesterday. There's a little slip right in the middle, able to maintain the dribble though. Chase Mills drives in on the right side, cut off by Neal. Kick it back out here to Logan Buzzard. Gets inside, and he'll put it up and in.
Nice take by Buzzard.
3-2 to score. And again, if you weren't with us yesterday, just joining us for the first time today, they play 2 20-minute halves with a running clock. The only time it will stop is on timeouts, injuries, or if it gets to the final minute of the second half and the game's coming down to the end. So that way they can try and get all these games in an hour interval. And there's a nice take on the right side by Farmer. He had a big day yesterday.
I'm telling you what, it was one of the most smooth ran tournaments. I mean, we was 20 minutes ahead of schedule yesterday and finished about 30 minutes prior, Yeah,
it
really
did.
Good job.
Yeah, a lot of the teams were here ahead of time as well. And I said they did a great job getting all that together yesterday. I know they had a little bit tougher time at Chapmanville and Logan just because of a few cancellations, but they did a great job of even getting substitute teams in whenever they had scheduling issues yesterday. So today we've got 5 games. They've got a few more at Chapmanville and Logan, I believe, today.
Yeah, they got breaks again today. They'll start at 11. I think then they'll be like 2 getting the game in. But they run all the way into the evening. We'll be done our last game's at 3 today.
Yes, we're kind of the early bird special today here on the D&D Sports Network.
Yeah.
And they're going to take you home the rest of the way here. Again, we'll have games tomorrow as well. We'll try and get you that schedule once we kind of get a look at it. I believe you got a hold of it late last night, didn't you?
Yeah, I got it sent to me. When I sent it to you is when I got it sent to me. And then I think Hatcher's the one kind of making the schedule because he brought that to Tommy yesterday when he left, and Tommy sent it to me. So hopefully that's what will happen today, too, and we'll find out what's happening tomorrow.
Yes, they're doing a good job of just trying to get things together as they've been going here today and yesterday. So give a lot of credit to Coach Hatcher, Coach Napper, and company who helped put this tournament on. Second free throw up and good. 5-3 here in favor of Webster County. In this first contest, that one gets knocked away from Lilly, loose on the ground, and going to get a tie-up called, so that'll give it over to Sherman. And here comes Rabbit Thompson, who was sleeping in the back yesterday. Back for more today. Boy, I tell you what, I looked at their schedule on this. I saw it on Facebook this morning, and I was like, my God, they're playing a gauntlet.
Yeah, they've got today's going to be tough. They've got Wayne and Tays Valley that I know of, and I don't know what the third one is. I think it's at Logan versus somebody.
Yeah, they've got just 8 unreal games. They ended up winning all 3 of theirs yesterday, but I was like, that's about as tough as you're going to run through in a 3-day stretch.
Well, I like it. Them and Wayne's going to come in fresh. Neither one of them had a game yet, and should be a really good ball game coming up next, Wayne and Tug Valley.
Yeah, we're definitely looking forward to that one. Again, Tug's going to be in 2 of the big games here at the Rec Center today. Is a 3 from the left side. Ryan Molahan able to give Sherman the lead here at 6-5. 4 minutes gone here in this opening half. Lewis gets inside, floater up. That one's going to be short. Molahan tears the rebound down. Sherman trying to run into the corner, kicks it back, left side, 3 on the way. That one off the mark for Mills. As Neal able to take the rebound away, but now has it ripped away from him, and a travel on the inside. A lot of hectic action on that possession.
Well, Hoover's here earlier. I hope Wayne didn't drop out and we got Hoover and Tug.
Yeah, I was going to say. No, I think I see Coach Meddings over there in the corner. For Wayne.
Is he here today?
Yeah, I think I see him over there. So if he's here, hopefully the team's here with him. That or he's just here to scout, one of the two. But I think they played yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. It's over in the left corner. Lilly, he'll pop a three and drain it. That was his specialty yesterday. He'll give the Highlanders the lead back here at 8-6. Mills waiting, lobs it over right side. Little head fake from Buzzard. Here comes Mills charging in. He'll slip and fall as that second Sherman Tide player to hit the ground here in this first half, as there's a good take on the other end by Farmer. Mills was mad at himself whenever he got up after that, but like we said, just a couple slippages. Haven't really had a lot of it this past 2 days. Inside Mills gets good position but can't hit on the turnaround. Rips the rebound back, nicely saved along the baseline. Short little runner from John Aaron Seacrest won't fall. Inside they find Neal in good position, can't hit on the turnaround. I tell you what, once Neal gets everything down on the low post right there, he can be a real game changer down there. He's
a big kid, man. That first game we done yesterday, he didn't miss them bunnies. Then the second game against Tug Valley, he had trouble with it.
Yeah, so he's one of those players you can see a lot of potential in him. Just needs a little bit more work on things right there. Gets the offensive rebound, and we got a wedgie. So there's our first wedgie of the tournament.
First one, isn't it?
And oddly enough, came on like a short little layup attempt, but now we're going to get a timeout here. With 13:31 left in the first half, we'll step aside as well and be back after this as you're watching the Feud in the Coalfields here on the D&D Sports Network. Ten to 6, Webster County in the lead. As we go back to action, Chris Kidd, Kevin Jones, Bradley Damron here. Day 2 of the Feud in the Coalfields. As that one taken away as Sherman in transition. Up the left side, tough take and get a whistle and a foul. Looked like Buzzard was able to draw the whistle. I'll send him to the free throw line here, about 7 minutes deep into this first half. In our first game of 5 today, as Buzzard able to knock down the first.
Sounds a little better when you say it that than the first game of 8, don't it?
Yeah. Well, we mentioned a little bit during the break, so for some reason only 5 games today it seems more daunting than the 8 from yesterday. It's like you have less work to do. It's kind of like when you have less work to do and you kind of like, well, we'll do that later. We'll do it later. And then it's just like, I said, this isn't getting done, is it? Now, with these, we don't really have much of a choice. They're going to go whether we want to or not. So I said it's kind of good they dragging us along here this morning, kind of getting us woke up again. Lily over in the left corner. He'll pop it back out front for Cutlip. You can see a little bit of a zone look almost here from Sherman. Staying man-to-man, but they're really packing it in right now. Lily will get to the free throw line. Again, not much penetration being found right now. They may have to take the outside journey and Gim. That time it's going to be short from Lily. Good offensive rebound back into the right corner. 3 up. That one too strong from Lewis, but another offensive board, and this time it will be finished by Cutlip. 2-3 chances there for the Highlanders, and they finally convert as they take a 4-point lead. We're on the left, Mollahan gives it off. Now Seacrest gets it. See the Highlanders in a zone. Pass over, that one knocked away into the back court. Cutlip got a hand on it, but saved by Sherman. Buzzer will get it back over. Seacrest gets a clean look for a three, but rattles out. So Lewis grabs the board, and here come the Highlanders again. Down low, they try to feed Neal. He tries to back in, puts the shoulder into his man, and he'll bank it home. Now, that was a good physical move right there by Neal. That's what you're kind of looking for from him. You know, use that frame, use that body to your advantage and that strength. It just seems like he's been a little bit hesitant to do so, but right there you saw it come out of him as there's a three from Mills that's off to the left. Here comes a charging Lilly into the middle, can't finish. There's Neal again, and he's on the glass and puts it in.
Doing a better job finishing now, Chris.
I was going to say, he's looked more assertive on the last couple of possessions here for the Highlanders. That's something they're going to need inside with a big man presence this year. 8-point lead here for Webster. Mills, nice little give and go inside. Mollahan couldn't come up with it. Now here comes Webster back. Up ahead, layup for Farmer won't fall. Rebound loose, Farmer gets it back, goes up, and this time he'll hit. Now that's going to lead to a timeout here. I believe Webster County calling this one with 10:07 to go here in the first half. We'll be back after this. You're watching the Feud in the Coalfields on the D&D Sports Network.
Smokey Armstrong with United Motorsports in Danville. Stop in today and check out the great deals on Can-Am, side-by-sides, and ATVs. And let the good times roll on a new Kawasaki plus promo financing available now. And savings up to $7,500 on selected units. Right now, get limited time offers on new Yamaha motorcycles. We've got new, pre-owned. We have parts, service, and financing to get you approved. United Motorsports in Danville, West Virginia.
Folks, if you're in the market for a storage building, garage, barn, or custom structure, there's only one name you need to know. Mountaineer Buildings, conveniently located right outside Chapmanville, West Virginia, with multiple locations across Kentucky, West Virginia, and Ohio. They are the largest building company in the Coalfields for a reason. They've got a huge inventory on lot, unbeatable deals, and waiting for you. Come see us at Mountaineer Buildings.
Back here at the Rec Center in Logan, West Virginia, Chris Kidd, Kevin Jones, and Bradley Damron. Again, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors here today, bringing you the action from the Feud in the Coalfields. Logan Bank and Trust, Hope Gas, Little General Store, and Logan Regional Medical Center. Again, our four major sponsors here this week coming on board. We appreciate you helping us get all these games out around the Coalfields to everybody. Now Sherman out of the timeout, again trying to stabilize things as Webster County's gone on a run here to open up this lead. First time it's been into double figures so far. His left corner three, and that one rained in from Jeremy Lambert. Much needed points there for Sherman. It's Lilly. He'll retreat back towards midcourt. Over near side for Lewis. Lewis trying to size up Seacrest, gets it into the middle. Baird kicks it out. Lilly for three, rolls off and rebounded by Lambert. Now Sherman trying to go on a spurt of their own here. Bounce pass into the middle from Mollahan. Trying to survey, goes to his left, tries to bank it home, but too strong. Now Lewis up ahead, able to find Farmer. Farmer pump fakes, gets it back into the middle. Lewis able to find a man on the backside, but unable to handle it as the ball comes loose. Now Buzzard up ahead. Looking, trying to set up Mollahan on the left block. Williams trying to back him out of there. Mollahan bullies his way in, and he'll draw the foul. We're starting to see a little bit more physicality on both sides here now that the first 10 minutes are gone in this game. Seeing a little bit more aggressiveness getting to the rim.
Probably just getting woke up like us, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's just trying to shake the cobwebs loose from yesterday. Mollahan able to hit on the first. Sherman using this as a mini timeout over along their bench to try and talk to their other four starters. As second free throw, this one will rattle out. A 6-point lead for Webster County. 4 in a row here to Sherman. Farmer. Oh, Lilly almost fell on the cut. Gets it out to Lewis for a 3, too strong. Mills able to take the rebound away up ahead. Seacrest gets behind. He slips a little, goes to the other side, and can't hit the layup. Get a loose ball foul here on Lambert, but it seems like there's a spot there on the right side underneath the basket that's giving Sherman a lot of trouble here in the first half. That's about the third time we've seen a Tide player slip in that position.
New forward got to get broke in. I think yesterday was about the first time it got played on, right?
Yeah, I think so. I still remember when they put in that Greenbrier tennis court for the first time, and Andre Agassi and Pete Sampras went up and played on it, and it was a clay court, and the ball just didn't bounce on it.
Yeah.
Like there was something wrong with the way that the surface was kind of meshing with how they put the dirt down, so they had to get that fixed. And thankfully everything was okay after a bit, but it was kind of funny watching Agassi and Sampras just like, well, what are we supposed to do? So the ball's not going to bounce. That kind of defeats the purpose of playing tennis out here.
Well, but they brought two of the best up there to figure it out, didn't they?
Yeah, it was. It was fun getting to see those guys play.
Agassi, he was fun.
Yeah, he was my favorite back in the day. Unfortunately, Pete ended up getting the better of him most of the time, but Agassi was just a lot of fun to root for. Now Mills, second free throw upcoming, trying to cut this down to a 5-point game.
I like McEnroe, too. I like because he always fought with the judges and stuff.
Yeah, I kind of got tail end of McEnroe's career and really enjoyed him as a commentator over the years. Again, he brings a lot of flair to it on the tennis side that the sport desperately needs. Williams misses on a little runner. Now Buzzard looked like he was going to try and walk into a 3 that time. Instead brings it back out. And now we see some of the Wayne Pioneers making their way into the gymnasium. It'll be them and Tug Valley coming up next at noon here on the D&D Sports Network.
This is the only game we get with Wayne today, isn't it? I think
I believe so.
They must head somewhere else after this and play all day.
Yeah, I think they've been at Logan a little bit. And now they get a chance to come here to the rec center for the first time. See Bradley dapping up half the staff over here. I tell you, Bradley's popular where we go, man.
He is, isn't he?
So they see me, they're like, yeah, hey, you. Lilly will get it over far side for Baird. Again, Webster County's gone without a point here for several minutes. Sherman hasn't been able to totally capitalize, but they've trimmed the lead down by 4. Out front for Williams as they reset at the top of the key. Again, you're getting some starters getting a blow right now. Barney's pass out front almost gets intercepted. Baird able to get it back. Now inside, going to get a reach around foul here. I believe they'll get buzzard on that whistle. You can see Gavin Burdett into the game right now for Sherman, as well as Nate Pratt. Trying to cross over here is Musto. He'll get it back out for a 3 for Lilly. That one won't fall. Nice crash on the glass, though, but another miss point blank from Varney. So again, the rim has had a lid on it here in this first half, kind of a exact opposite of our last game last night with Chapmanville Middle and Cabell Midland JV, I should say. In that game, 75-69. Cabell Midland's JV was just raining threes last night.
Oh, that one kid hit 10.
You know, Jax Anderson, yeah, he knocked down 10 threes.
And it was like 10 of what, 15?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Chapmanville kept chipping away at it, but just never could quite overcome that lead. And Pratt gets the running layup to go. Yeah, that was a good, fun contrast in styles game last night. The inside game of Chapmanville JV and the outside game of Cabell Midland's JV. So that was a fun game. That might have been the most fun game we had yesterday.
Yeah, that was exciting. It happened to be the last one of the evening.
Now down to 3:20 to go here in this first half. Low scoring affair here, 18-14. Sherman trying to close it down to one possession here. Buzzard gets into the paint, now has to kick it out. Mills on the right wing. Swinging her up top now for Buzzard. Again, these zone defenses have helped slow down any sort of penetration opportunities here in this first half for either side. Now in trouble up top, trying to find somebody as Pratt throws it away almost. Now ball eventually batted around and saved to Burdette. Lobs it inside, too far for Mills and now taken away. Webster County on the run up ahead. Williams can hit on the right side. On the left side, though, put up by Lewis, and it won't fall as Webster County continues their drought here. Again, I don't know if they've scored in the last 8 minutes of gameplay yet.
Sherman's got right back into it.
Well, I said they've been on a very methodical 6-0 run here over the last 7 or 8 minutes. Buzzard tries to cross over, lost his man, gets it over to Mills. Little pull up, and he'll knock it down. Now with 2 minutes left in the half, Sherman has closed the lead down to 2. It was once at 10. On the right side, looking for help. Musto able to fire near side. And Webster's just trying to settle down and find some points on possessions here, and they've got a couple of point-blank looks and just not been able to knock anything down. Nice cut here inside, trying to save it, though, as Varney gets it back, goes up, and he'll be fouled by Sechrist. That'll send him to the free throw line here in the final minute and a half of this first half. Short on the first is Varney. Again, we like to thank East Company Shop helping sponsor today's action. Rebuild and Electrical. Kermit Western Auto, Chapmanville Foodland, Giovanni's of Chapmanville, Giovanni's of Logan, Geno's of Chapmanville, Scott Ambergy, State Farm agent of Chapmanville, and Missy Birchfield, State Farm agent of Logan. Sechrist able to get one of 2 free throws, 19-16 now with under a minute to go in the half. Pratt brings it back out. We'll see if Sherman tries to hold for the final shot here, perhaps. Again, the defense has been strong on both ends here over the last 10 minutes of this half. Each possession becoming more and more magnified right now. Nice spin move inside by Pratt. Did everything right, just couldn't get the finish. Now Webster running the other way, pass up ahead. Sechrist pokes it away and out of bounds. 21.5 seconds showing here on the clock. Go inbound at the Musto. Top for Lewis now. Lewis crosses over, gets into the paint, got blocked from behind. Williams able to get it back, though, down to 9 seconds left. He'll swing it out right side now into the corner. Lewis down to 4 seconds. They give it back to Baird. Down to 2, down to 1. Trying to get rid of the grenade in time, but that'll be blocked by Sechrist. And that'll do it for the first half as Webster County leading Sherman 19-16 here at intermission. We'll step aside for a 2-minute break and be back with the second half after this as you're watching the Feud in the Coalfields on the D&D Sports Network.
The future isn't just something you wait for. Are you ready to truly unlock your potential? Your journey begins at Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College. We offer affordable, high-demand programs designed to fit your life and lead directly to real-world success. You won't go it alone. Our dedicated faculty are here to guide you, providing the support you need. Start smart. Fall registration is happening now. Classes start on August 24th. Secure your spot today.
Back for the second half here for the Feud and the Coalfields. Game 1 of 5 today here from the Rec Center. Chris Kidd, Kevin Jones, Bradley Damron here. As this has been a defensive fight from the start. Webster County leading this rock fight 19-16 right now.
It seems like Webster County scored their first 18 in the first 6 minutes.
I agree.
Drought, didn't it?
Yeah, it's just been Moses levels proportions of drought out here right now for Webster County, but their defense has kept them in the lead, albeit tenuously right now. Cutlip in the left corner, pass intercepted out front by Mills. Mills, nice crossover into the middle. He can't convert, gets it back and can't convert. Again, it's just been that type of a shooting day on both sides. Again, this may be a game of, who gets to 40 first, maybe even 35 at this point.
That's what I was thinking, more in the 30s.
Again, each possession's been a little bit more methodical on both sides. Again, both sides have played tremendous defense. Inside, there's a tough take, and Cutlip gets it to go. Again, that's their first field goal in quite some time, and say at least over 10 minutes of game action. It's over to Mollahan in the corner. His jumper short. He knew it, came in for the rebound, and now whistling a foul. Just checking in for Webster County. Baird will check out. Looks to be Williams back into the game. Mills will get it out on the right wing. Lobs pass inside. Nice tough catch in there by Mollahan. They'll swing it around. Three-pointer from Buzzard left side. Looked good but too strong. Now the largest lead of this game was 10 points for Webster County at 18-8. Sherman cut it to 2. Now it stands at 5, and Mollahan takes a charge inside. And stay tuned. Coming up next, we've got Tug Valley and Wayne. And what should be a heavyweight bout coming up next here on the D&D Sports Network.
Two of the top teams in their respective classes, right?
Yeah, again, you have one that was Class A state champion, another that made it to the state semis in AA.
Got beat by the champion, Wheeling Central.
Mm-hmm. As I said, Wayne's still very much up and coming going into next season. Sechrist steps back for 3, and it spins around the world and pops out on him. Again, thank you guys. We appreciate it. Again, we appreciate the Wayne coaching staff helping get us some numbers and names coming up for the next game, too.
Well, there is some benefits of being right here on the floor.
Yeah, we're not having to run down 4 flights of steps.
We could catch him walking right by and say, hey, get us a roster.
Yeah, it's like we said, we've only had about 5 minutes in between games, 2 minutes in between halftime, so we've had to just kind of get it where we can get it. And right now, that's how points have been in this game, and Mills will take that in a heartbeat, a 3-pointer for Sherman. 21-19 now. They close the lead back down to 2. Now here's Lilly, pops a 3. That one won't fall. Mills on the glass again. Now Sherman a chance to tie or take the lead back for the first time since early in the first half. Mollahan comes in and had it poked away by Farmer. Here comes a run-out chance. Lewis into the middle, can't finish. Mollahan gets the rebound.
Your buddy's back, Chris.
It is. Our buddy's back today. I was wondering if she'd be back today.
You don't have the fan on her, do you?
No, I do not. I've left the fan alone today. I did. So we about froze her to death yesterday. We tried to desecrate this place together yesterday. I'm glad she's back. She was fun yesterday. She was a good sport with me. She didn't slap me or hit me or nothing. But there is more time today.
Well, that's what I say. Today's a new day.
Today is a new day. Mills with a steal, a chance for the tie. It'll send it home.
Didn't see that coming. Big time two-handed slam.
He's got that big, long, lanky body, and he's used it to his advantage today on the defensive side. That's at least 3 or 4 steals for Mills. Sherman on a 13-3 run in order to tie this game back up. Nice cut inside by Lilly, and nice pass to set that up. Webster gets the lead back here, 23-21.
I believe that's our first dunk, Chris, in 2 days.
Yeah, I forget if we had one yesterday. Yeah, Braxton Sperry let me down in the Chapmanville JV game. He told me pregame I'm getting a dunk. Didn't do it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to remember that whenever I have him in class. He's a liar. If they've ever had me in class, I think, I like to poke at them and joke with them, but, I never do it in a mean way.
And for all y'all tuning in, Chris teaches geography.
No, I do not teach geography.
Yeah. I just like to give him crap and ask him where these places are in West Virginia. Cause then I tell everybody he teaches geography. Like, what?
It is. It's like we talked about yesterday. I'm the world's worst as far as directions go. It's like, the pizza guy asked me how to deliver to my place, and I'm like, I just fall apart. I don't know. Like, I'm around stuff. There's buildings. Other houses are here. Like, just figure it out, man. Three-pointer from Lewis, too strong. Here comes Mills into the front court. Again, 6 minutes gone here in this second half. Stepping into a three is Buzzard, but left it well short. Sechrist able to save it, but it goes inbounds over to the Highlanders. Now over to Lilly. He slips and falls again. That right side's been treacherous here in this game so far for both teams. Lilly into the paint, but misses on the layup. Now Buzzard will give it into the corner. Sechrist. Nice little fake, but good job by Lewis standing his ground. Looks like Webster kind of going to make a wholesale change in a moment, and Mills gives Sherman the lead for the first time since early in the first half.
Mills is heating up, Chris.
That's 2 threes in a row for him and a timeout now for Webster. We'll be back after this as you're watching the Feud in the Coalfields with us here on the D&D Sports Network.
The future isn't just something you wait for. Are you ready to truly unlock your potential? Your journey begins at Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College. We offer affordable, high-demand programs designed to fit your life and lead directly to real-world success. You won't go it alone. Our dedicated faculty are here to guide you, providing the support you need. Start smart. Fall registration is happening now. Classes start on August 24th. Secure your spot today.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
Welcome back, everybody, here to the Feud in the Coalfields. Chris Kidd, Kevin Jones, Bradley Damron with you. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors helping us be with you this week. Williamson Auto Sales, Farrell and Hill Insurance Agency, United Motorsports, Mountaineer Buildings, the 1910 Steakhouse in downtown Logan, Chiefs Roadhouse, Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College, Gin Mar Services, White Eye Care, Aracoma Drugs, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Precision Air Heating and Cooling, Punk's Tires, and Diamond Flagging Company. Pass nearly thrown away. Webster able to save it. Now this one will be thrown away as here comes Sherman back again. They hold a 1-point lead for the first time since early in the first half, but Buzzard can't convert. Now over far side, taken in. That one too strong. Now there's Neal back on the glass. Again, he played strong in the first half towards the end. Can he ignite this Webster County offense again? Take along the baseline, feeds it into the middle. There's Neal on the swat. He'll get it back out to Mills. Now Pratt, he'll challenge Neal. Kicks it back over for Mills. He's had the hot hand, steps back. That jumper off the heel. Sechrist, he gets on the glass again. He's been big for second chances in this game. That one will miss, and Neal gets the rebound. 12-20 and counting here in this second half. Into the middle for Williams. Back to Neal. Charges in, and he'll draw the foul. Boy, I think he heard me talking about needing to be more physical in the first half. He took it to heart, man. He's come out here running over people here lately.
I don't know if that's – we might get hamburgers today, Chris. I just seen it walking in.
I turned and saw you smiling, and I was like, what's he smiling at?
I mean, it looks a little different than hot dog wrappers. I could be wrong. That could be that. Their hot dogs are so huge. But I'm looking at, man, it might be a burger. We need to start watching around. Burgers start rolling out. We got to get over there.
We got to start paying attention to the important stuff over there.
I mean, because the burgers, they might go quick.
Well, it was just so funny. I was like, what's he smiling at? And I saw Chad Akers carrying a big tray of food. So we know what's happening in between these games.
Nah, maybe the tug game. But unless it's burgers, it might be something that we have to.
Just have to jump on quick. Neal gives them a 2-point lead back. Over on the far side. Burdette gives it up. Lambert, he had a big 3 in the first half. Now back to Mills. Gives it back to Burdette. Thought about a shot, instead brings it in. Kicks it back over to Buzzard, trying to knock one down. That one a line drive and short. So again, Webster County able to settle things down a little bit here. And now inside, nice look, and Williams will finish and the foul. So it's like it finally took Webster County falling behind to wake them up a little bit offensively here. Again, it was 18-8 with about 12 minutes to go in the first half. And ever since then, it's been a grind to find points on both sides. Webster County's had the more difficult portion of it, but there's a big 3-point play. 29-24. Webster has scored the last 6 points. Over to Buzzard, fakes on the shot, takes it left side, fires from 12 but can't finish, and Neal gets the board. Well, we said that it could be a race to 40. Still looks like we're on track for that right now. This one looks like it could very well be our lowest scoring game of the tournament here at the Rec so far. And these two teams have played very good defense here today. Now Mills brings it up the floor. Sherman took the lead back for a moment. Now back in familiar territory as they're trying to chase down Webster County. Over for Pratt. Floater in the lane, and he'll get it to bank in. Nate Pratt ends the mini drought here for Sherman. Back to a 3-point game, closing in on 9 minutes to go. Lewis steps back. He'll fire a 3. That one too strong. Mills tips the rebound out. Nobody home, though, and that'll go out of bounds off of Sherman. Now you're going to get Farmer, Cutlip, and Lilly all checking back in here for the Highlanders.
I'll tell you what, this will be the most crowded game we do today because Tug and Wayne has 2 passionate fan bases, and they'll fill this place up, I promise you.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's already filling up, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say we're running out of some real estate over here right now for the first time. Yeah, that last game last night, it was like they played it in our backyard almost. Yeah. Everybody kind of filed out of here before that last game.
It's already filling up here around us right now, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say you probably have a few people show up just to watch the game in general. Not even Wayne or Tug Valley fans, just try and see the curiosity of these two in this matchup.
Yeah. Tug Valley always travels well.
Oh, yeah.
When we go do their away games, man, I believe they bring sometimes more fans than the home team has.
Yeah, it's like watching the Knicks in the finals or in the playoffs traveling. Yeah, but I'm like you. They travel very well to support that team and those boys and the girls, too. I said, Wayne, they've definitely had a great following in sports, now getting a chance to experience it in basketball more. So I'm like you. I think we're going to have full side of this gym taken up here in just a few moments.
Yeah.
Cutlip gets a run-out layup, and now the lead back to 6 for Webster County. Over on the left, Lambert. Thought about a drive. Lilly cuts him off. Mollahan now up against Neal, gets it back up top. And Sherman once again having to fight to try and find a look for a basket right now as Webster County's gotten a lot of their starters back in with some fresh legs here. Pratt finds a crease but can't hit on the runner, and there's Neal with another rebound. Webster County a chance to push this back to a 3-possession lead here as we go under 7 minutes to play. Lily trying to find some help, finally able to locate Farmer. Lewis bounces to his left, now cuts back.
I like Coach Rabbit's shirt. You see the back of it? It says, crows fly, fish swim, we run.
That's good. I like it whenever there's a little bit of an extra kick to it in some of these teams' apparel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach Rabbit's got a good one on today. I like that one. Now an 8-point lead back for Webster is inside Mills. Lost control of it, down on the floor, and now we draw a whistle.
And that's Tug, man. They like to get out and run. As soon as the rebounds, you got 4 guards shooting the other way, don't you?
It is. That's still, to me, the most fun type of basketball to watch. I mean, I appreciate the defensive aspect of it and, you know, the slow, methodical pace, too. I said, because there's so many ways to win, but, you know, the run and gun stuff is just always going to be the most fun to watch. It's almost like in football. It's like you can admire a football team like 2000 Ravens or, 85 Bears and stuff because those defenses were so dominant, but it's still a lot more fun to just root for the 99 Rams,
Yeah. Score 50 points a game.
Yeah.
Or the Vikings that year, they didn't win it, but when they had Moss and Carter, and they just throw it deep every time to them.
Yeah, I tell you, that was one of those lost Super Bowls right there. That them and the Broncos would have been so good.
I can't believe they didn't make. Who beat the Falcons? Was it Falcons beat them?
Yeah, and the Falcons were good that year. They were 14-2 during the regular season. A lot of people.
That's when they had Anderson as running back, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dirty Bird and everything else. And I remember I was rooting for Atlanta in that game, just not knowing any better at that point. Looking back on it now, I was like, God, I wish Minnesota would have won that game. Lily back, pulls up a 3, no good, as Avery taking a 10-point lead now. Lily runs out of real estate and out of bounds with it with 4:44 to go.
Yeah, I wish Moss would have got him one. His best chances that year, they went undefeated with the Patriots, and the Giants got him again in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that one's still tough to believe that all went down the way it did. Yeah, it's timeout call, but we'll stay right here. We said we got Wayne and Tug Valley coming up next. See them warming up over on the far court right now.
That's the most anticipated game we've had so far in the rec center will be Wayne and Tug.
I believe so, and I said, man, may get exceeded if Tug Valley and Taze Valley come in here later on today.
Yeah, right after that, at 2 o'clock, you'll have Wayne and Tug again. So
that's like I said, we've got some big-time bangers coming back to back here today on the D&D Sports Network. We only get 5 games today. Only 5.
I know.
Only 5.
My heart's not broken.
But the games we got, man, I said we've got some of the top quality games coming your way here. There's going to be some great matchups at Chapmanville and at Logan as well today. You've got Tommy. Is Grayson still up there at Logan today with them?
Yeah, I think it's Tommy, Grayson, and Logan Barker.
Okay. And then you got Daryl and Sophie and Jackson down in Chapmanville.
Yeah.
That's why I said we're thin this week, but we've made it work. Coach May ever gets back from his 3-month vacation.
Well, when he gets back, there won't be nothing going on next week, I don't think. Everybody's going on vacation. So D&D, there won't be no content on D&D next week. So he'll be off another week.
I was going to say, we'll all take a little bit of a breather after this week, trying to enjoy the 4th and the holiday. Mills step back when the baseline gets it to go. Sherman's kind of run out of real estate here. They've got to start connecting in a hurry. We're down to 4:15 remaining here in the second half. Again, Webster County not going to be in any sort of hurry right now with an 8-point lead. So Sherman's going to have to come out and gamble on defense. Neal with a handoff to Baird. Tough pass, able to get it over to Farmer, as Farmer will just crease through and hand it off to Lewis. And you figure this is going to be a Webster County team that does operate well in closing minute situations like this. Again, just seems so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, they got good guard play. Handle the ball real well, don't they?
Yeah, and this is what you absolutely love to have. If you can, it's like having, a great bullpen almost. And here we go again. Chance for Mills, and he'll put it down again. Yeah, I was ready to say it's almost like having good relievers in the bullpen. You know, if you get past the 6th inning like the Yankees back in the 90s, you just felt like the game was over if they had the lead.
Yeah, Rivera, when he got to the mound with the lead, it was over, wasn't it?
Yeah. Neal, oh my goodness, again, he has just been a monster here in this game.
Yeah, he's played well.
Yeah, he to me has been the big spark in this game that Webster County needed whenever they were struggling.
Yeah, I agree too. He's making a push for our little general player of the game.
Yeah, I believe that's where my vote's swinging right now. If Webster is able to hang on here in the final 2 minutes and 45 seconds as Mollahan gets fouled on the inside. And getting fouls right now as well with the running clock still going. Not the worst idea in the world. I mean, even if Sherman goes to the free throw line, you're talking about almost a minute coming off the clock just to shoot 2 free throws. And the clock won't start to stop on regular intervals until we get to 1 minute to play. Mollahan lobs one up top for Mills, and there's a foul committed. There is.
Mills has got some good size too. I thought matching him up against number. He's a little taller than number 2. I say Mills is probably what, 6'5", 6'6".
He is. He's like you say. He's just a really lanky kid. He can kind of throw you off just because of his weight, maybe. But I said, other than that, he's got supreme athleticism. I think he's been able to jump out of the gym a few times today as well. He's just had a solid all-around game. And this guy has had a big game as well. But this time, Neal unable to hit on the layup. Down to 1:40 to go here. Buzzard trying to turn the corner. Gets it over for Mills. Desperation 3 in the corner. That one off the back of the rim. Into the front court. Baird waiting out top with 1:20 to go now. Webster County looking to go to 2-1 here. Playing in the rec center, and that's going to be an offensive foul against Webster.
I like Sherman in the back of their jersey says Roll Tide.
Yeah, I'm like you. That's been an old saying for Sherman for quite some time now. And
what is number 30's name?
Number 30, that wouldn't be our boy, Christian Neal. Yeah, so I believe he's going to be our Little General Store player of the game here today. It's Christian Neal. He's just been a huge spark plug in this contest, so we're going to go with him for our Little General Store player of the game here for Webster County. Again, Bradley will have those interviews up on D&D Sports Network almost immediately here at the conclusion of this game, so you want to catch up with the stars of each of the games. So Bradley will be on there with an interview shortly at the conclusion of this contest.
Yeah, and stick around, guys. Come back next. You don't want to miss the most anticipated game we've had so far at the rec between Tug Valley and Wayne.
Again, that one coming up about 5 minutes at the conclusion of this game. So I think everybody's anticipating that one. I said you see both sides still over there warming up, getting ready. You got 2 good coaches, 2 good programs. I said, so let's get things fired up for this high noon matchup. 38-32 after that putback. Up ahead, Williams makes the grab, throws it back out. Now here comes Lewis on the inside. Down to 10 seconds to go. Baird, jumper here will fall off as the Highlanders will run out the final seconds, and they'll knock off Sherman here today. 41-32 as that late 3 will count for Lewis. And a great defensive contest, and we did get the race to 40 there at the end.
Right at the end.
Right at the end. So we're going to step aside for a break, and we'll be back for Tug Valley and Wayne after this as you're watching the Feud.